Oh, you know what I better do? Shoot, I should have done that. Sorry. I should have done this before I went live, but let me do this. Let me drape this over my camera because I don't want you to overheat. And of course you will today. I wasn't planning it. There we go. Hi, Susan. As usual. Hi, Helen. Woo, Helen. Hello in Pittsburgh. You know, Miss Biddle, every time I see you, I think of my best friend from one of my best friends from high school. He was a Biddle. I've asked you this before, there was some very affluent Biddles from Philadelphia. That's an old Philadelphia name. Are you one of the old Philadelphia Biddles? Hi, Annette. Hi, Mary. Buenos dias. Guten Morgen. Willkommen Sie to the front seat. Das Wetter hier ist. Woo! Oh, Lisa Lamp. At work at nursing home. Good luck. Oh. Hi, Texas. Randy. Now see. Oh, wait a minute. All right, I can open it up that much, I think. Very distant. Oh, you're a distant, one of the distant. Bailey, Banks, and Biddle. Woo! Now, you got to be from around here, I think, to know Bailey, Banks, and Biddle. If you got a jewelry box that said Bailey, Banks, and Biddle, woo! I think they were a good Jewelers Row on Samson, not Samp. That's a thing with me. Jewelers Row in Philly is called Samson, Samson Street, and you'll hear people say Sampson. Anyway, now see, it's doing it again. My colors are it went. I don't know why. You had us Bailey, Banks, and Biddle in Pittsburgh. Don't look at me. You should say, well, you shouldn't go live if you don't want people looking at you. I wasn't planning on it. And you know I never go out in a this. This is an undershirt. Yeah? I don't care what anybody says. You're not supposed to go out in public in an undershirt. My father never did. Anyway. It was just too hot for me to put anything else on. So pardon me. I did shower this morning and trim my beard. Did I trim my beard? No, I didn't. But anyway, I'm out in an undershirt. You heathen. I am. That's what my mother would say. She's probably watching now. At least it's not a wife beater. Woo! I got me an iced coffee. Let me tell you, first of all, good morning to everyone. Is that one of the revive? Stay right there, revive it. I don't know which sister you are, but I have to thank you profusely. I would not have dragged myself out this morning if it were not for you, little Miss Revive It sister. I gotta tell you something. Now, am I shouting? I think I'm shouting. I feel like I'm shouting. Oh, both of you are there. Good, good, good. All right, Revive It. You are going to love this. Let me tell you what's going to happen. I am Karen Williams. Ooh, it's warm. What was I going to tell you? Isn't that awful? Now, why won't that light go off? This has happened to me before. That light is supposed to go off. See, I'm still learning this truck. Well, we'll give it a minute. I got a lot to tell you. We have a show and tell. Ain't gonna be no frivolities today. I don't feel, I'm not in the mood, and I've got too much to do. All right, try to focus, because you got a lot of things to say, but people are going to be coming in here. Let's do this first. I have a I have some things here to show you that I just bought. Okay, but let me invite you tonight to a live sale here on the Old Curiosity Shop. It is Monday, yeah. So tonight is the Unbreakables with Patrick the Trusty Huckster. We're going to do a little bit extra tonight. We're going to start at 8 o'clock like we normally do, and we're going to run. We may run until 10:30 or even 10:45. We'll see if, you know, folks are there and they're buying and having a good time and they stay up with us. We'll see. If we're going to run that long, but we think we might. So that starts tonight at 8 o'clock. The Unbreakables live sale here on this channel with Patrick the Trusty Huckster. Come see us. Patrick will have some I'm not going to steal his thunder. He'll have some really exciting personal news to give to you tonight. That's one thing. The next thing I want to tell you is, oh, the light went off. This Friday night, wait a minute. I'm not going to be sitting in this car doing this for long. This Friday night at 8 o'clock, Home for the Holidays strikes again. This time, the old gang is getting together. Now, we have lots of friends, you know, Jeffrey, the Revive It sisters, who else? I don't want to leave people out. But this is going to be just the gang, the Vintage Vinny, the Thrill of the Thrift, the Old Curiosity Shop, and the Vintage Uprising Texas. We're going to all be together this Friday night at 8 o'clock for another Home for the Holidays. Yeah, why not? Yes, there we go. A sort of a pre-meetup sale. So we're going to have a good time this Friday night. Come again and just hang out with us. Yeah? Hey, Digger Steve. Again, you don't have to buy anything. We just want you to be there because it's Home for the Holidays. And we had so much fun at the last Home for the Holidays sale that we're going to do it again this Friday night. So watch all of our channels. It's going to be on, I'm going to host it this time because it actually is my turn to host for the group. It's not me being greedy, but we trade. And it is my turn to be the host. And we figured, oh, why not? Okay, so that's Friday night at 8. Tonight at 8. Found a marble in my garden flashlight. What? I'm not sure what that means. And I might have read that wrong. Now, let me tell you why I went out this morning. Revive It sisters. I was watching your video yesterday. You did a live. Well, it wasn't live. It was a recorded at the thrift shop in Willingboro or wherever it is. I don't know what. It's near the Moorestown Mall, whatever you call that. Maple Shade, maybe. And you were walking around, and I had just been there that morning, so we missed each other. Now, when I was there that morning, I bought a couple of things, but what I noticed was there were things out on the shelves that I didn't see earlier that day, and I rarely go to thrift shops on a Sunday, very rarely. But I happened to be there before you got there, and I bought a few things. They're at home. But I saw you hold up a beautiful red English transferware soup tureen, Woods and Son, I think, or Wood and Sons. And I said, woo! And I did a little dance in my seat, and I knew that I should have texted you and said, get that tureen. You didn't get it, which is cool, but I said, I'm gonna go back and see if that's there. I don't know if you hid it or not. Did you hide it? I was all over that thrift store, and I was there at 1 minute to 9 this morning looking for that thing. Not there. So somebody got it yesterday afternoon after you left. Did you go back and get it? Shane and Heather? You didn't hide it. It wasn't there. Ah. And I looked. No, did not hide it. I love that red tureen. Well, it's gone. Anyway, somebody got it. Good for them. No worries. And, but because I went back looking for it, I have to thank you, Revive It's, Sister Heather and Shane, because look what I found this morning. And I would not have gone. I've got too much to do today. So I would not have gone to this store at 9 o'clock this morning. But I did. And I have to show you what I bought. I spent $52, something like that. Had a nice I mean, everybody knows me. Everybody knows me at every thrift store. So I always have nice conversations with everybody. Let me show you what I bought this morning for $50-something, but no soup tureen. That's okay. I'm going to start out and work my way up. What? I'm going to start out and work my way up to the most fantastic thing. Not these. I have a whole bag of clothing that I was so excited I forgot to donate my clothing. Would anyone like an old pair of my J. Crew seersucker shorts? I can't fit into them anymore. They're too big. And I don't want them. So I got to go back and donate. All right, let me show you what I got this morning. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 6 things, and then I got to go home. Scott, did you get your gift from Tina, Vintage, Texas? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know Tina, Vintage, Texas. Yeah, it's in style, but I can't. Those are 32-inch waists. They would fall off of my behind in a minute. I can't wear them. I was a little chunkier when I had them. I ain't so chunky now. No, I don't know about any gift from anybody. I don't have anything for people to mail. I don't have a P.O. box yet. I keep saying I'm going to get one. Huh? But I haven't done it. Let me see. This is all fresh. None of it's been washed. I haven't had a chance to look at any of it. You know I have bad eyes. But somewhere on the bottom of this is probably just silver plate, but that's okay, because the silver part is not. Yeah, that's silver plate. Yeah, Karen sees a little bit of silver sticking up. Wait till you see the rest of it. Let's start. All right, get with it. The first thing I bought this morning is this wonderful, and I'll take the price tag off so you can see it in all of its glory. You already know what this is. Okay, not a great big deal, but it is large. This is the type of thing that was made in Japan between the wars. So after World War I and before the Second World War, this is right out of the 1930s, typical Sears and Roebuck, Montgomery Ward catalog stuff. Moriage, Setsuma, I forget all the names, but it's a nice big one, and the condition of it is supercalifragilistic. Hold it still. See, even in this heat, I don't slow down. Actually, the thing about heat does not bother me until I get into bed. Now, let's not get personal, but I cannot sleep if it's a hot bed. That house can be 110 degrees all day long. I can go out, Mad Dogs and the Old Curiosity Shop and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. It does not bother me. I'll go running in 90 degrees. I'll mow the lawn in 100 degrees. Doesn't bother me at all. But when it's time to get in that bed, it has to be cool. So anyway, but here, why did I get off on that? I don't know. You the same way? Yeah. So this is a nice size and it's in excellent condition. Not rare, not particularly valuable. But as I said, it's earthenware, ceramic, and all this decoration though is hand done. See there? So there are collectors of this. This may be the largest one that I've been able to get. That's a nice 12-inch tall. Yeah. Yeah. Very decorative, and it would have been very affordable during the those old days. Hold on, Karen. I'll get to that silver. You hold your... Go eat a peppermint patty. Be still. It's too hot. That reminds me, I'm out of freezer pops. All right, are we done with that? Yes? You like it? That'll go to a live sale at some point. Probably not eBay, but probably a live sale. Don't get excited, it's not silver. It's just a little silver plate thing. Okay, that was... Now remember, I'm starting at the lowest level of excitement, and I'm moving up. Like Wheezy and George, we moving up. Did you get that reference? But I don't live in a deluxe apartment in the sky anymore. Next thing, which I found exciting. Hi, Joe. The next thing that gave me much excitement is a pink depression ice bucket, which would be lovely if it had ice in it at the moment. Yes, the Jeffersons. Thank you, Patricia. I knew somebody would get it. A pink, you stink. I haven't said that in a while. Etched ice bucket. Now, as you know, everybody who made colored depression glass in the 20s, 30s, 40s had ice buckets. I know, and it's pink. I will take the handle off and clean it. You know, it's got the typical corrosion on it. Easy to just scrub down with a steel wool. And typical little wheel cut lines and little flowers on it. So again, nice. Ooh, I didn't break anything. Did those have lids? No. Some ice buckets had lids. Some did. This didn't. Most of these didn't have lids like this. But you can find ice buckets buckets with lids. Next, I know how much you guys flip over that pattern. It doesn't do anything for me, but it does a lot for some of you. Wonderful. That's why we have strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate, right? So you know the pattern. Did it come with ice tongs? The metal ones that clip, that squeeze, they probably did, but they're just, you know, that's not a big, that's a good question. They probably did, but not having them is like, you know, they're pretty much standard. Those squeezable metal ice tongs. Yeah, I'm looking now. I'm thinking back in my. You never. They almost never the tongs because they don't hook on that example. What? Wait, I know, Karen. I think this is an old one too. So we're looking at. We all think of Ellie Smith, Moon and Stars, but I think I'm agreeing with Karen. I have done nothing to this yet. It's filthy. Well, not that filthy, but it needs cleaning. So will I after I sit in this car for an hour. Whew. What? Yeah, I think it's an old one, Karen. I'm with you. I think it's an old, not a 1960s L.E. Smith, Moon and Stars. I think we might be back in the EAPG era. I think. So I had to pick it up. Huh? I haven't done any. You know me, I don't Google stuff in stores. Rarely do I Google stuff in stores. I just go by my hunch, my eye, you know. Sometimes I'll try to look things up in a store, you know, honestly, especially if there's a line and I'm standing there and it's in my cart and I say, well, let me see what it sells for. But I know Karen is screen shook. I know. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, everybody. I'm here. No, I didn't get a call. It's just that it's about 80,000 degrees in this truck. Let me stay with me now. I'm trying to cool off. Let me roll our window down. You see, I don't feel heat like people do. Well, wait a minute. All right, let me. I hate to just sit here with the air conditioner on. Give me one uno momento. I've got to finish this show. Can you give me a second? Wait a minute. Hold on, kids. I know what I'll do. We're going to wrap this up in a second. I'm going to blow some air conditioning on my cell phone and cool it down. Can you see me? You can see me now, can't you? If you ever wondered what color my eyes are, now you know. That's awful. Let me cool it down. Because I have to show you the last thing that I got. All right, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. You can hear me now. We can hear you. What? I need that compote? Oh, you do, Miss Williams. Well, would you like to make me an offer? All right. Let me ask you a question. Are they hazel eyes? I don't know, Cindy. Nobody can tell me what color my eyes are, even the eye doctor. They're a cross between, they're hazel with a touch of green, but they're not green and they're not hazel, and I don't know what color they are. You tell me. Can you see them? Can you see my eyeballs? And in different light, they have a different, oh, you're like, don't get so close. In different light, they look different. And sometimes with different clothing, they look different. But anyway, we can hear. Wait. You can't hear, when am I coming back to Rhode Island? I will be in Stonington, which is on right near the, is it close to the Pawcatuck River? Next to Mystic. I'll be there. I don't know when. I'll let you know because I'll be up there at some point this summer. Let me plug this back. Maybe I shouldn't plug that in. Okay, let me finish this. You're like, Scott, will you finish what you're doing? The next thing, we can hear you fine with AC on. Good, because I'm gonna let it run just a minute and then I'll turn it off. You know what this is? Let me see if you can tell what it is through the bag. Look at the bottom of it. Oh, I know you heard something clink and clank in there. You know what it is yet? Some of you know this mark. Ooh. Yep, that's the Mora Mori brothers, Noritake. Now, let's open it up. I know what it is, and I hope there are no chips on it. This is a nice one. Woo! Get out of here. Oh, one of them has a chip, but we'll live with it. All right, we can live with that, considering this is over 100 years old. There's one chip. This is delightful. This is called a nut set because you get, ooh, nice. You get the nut serving dish, and it's telling us what it is. There's a nut painted in it. Yeah? Can you still hear me over the air conditioning? All right. There's a nut in it, and these Japanese dishes came with these tiny nut dishes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one is broken. One has a chip on it. I'll live with that because everything else, look at the little dishes. They're all, this is all hand painted. And this would have been done in the 20s because this says made in Japan. So it's after 1921, but before the Second World War. So you'll get the big nut dish and 5 of the little nut cups. Now this is the one that has a chip, and it's right there. That's the worst thing. Now you could fill that in, of course. You know that could be repaired. But anyway, wonderful. I love these. The rest of them are here in great shape. Yeah, that's not a chip on that one. All hand painted. And so you know, I'll find the nut dishes, but seldom do I find the little individual servings. Bring it Friday. I might, Karen, and I have to tell everybody again about Friday at the end of the video for those who came in late. And I'll tell you again tonight. I have 2 more things to show you, and it's only getting better and better. Now, what am I gonna do with you? I'm gonna put you over here. Whew. That was the little silver part. That's all you got to see. But now you get to see what it's connected to. Huh? You'd love to see? It's connected to a beautiful, elegantly etched crystal vase. Look at that. Is it not lovely or what? And it's very thin. It's not chipped at the top at all, and it is just lovely. It's not EAPG. This is from, oh, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I have a drop sale announcement to make. If I can get myself home and get situated, I got another drop sale coming out today, before tonight's live sale. Yeah, this is very dainty and beautiful. Now this will polish up nicely. I'm sure it's silver plate. And this is probably from the 20s into the 30s. That's the style of etching that's on it. Not etching, this is all wheel cut. Not etched. No acid etch, just all cut on a grinder, you know, zzz, zzz, zzz. And it's just really pretty. So says I. What say you? You can't, I don't think you can see it. Maybe there. It is in great condition. Because this is, what? The nut? It went away so fast. All right. One more thing to show you. Yeah, and because I could not find that soup tureen. Come here to me, you. Calm down. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, you know how much I love glass. It's in the blood. No, my son has green eyes. Oh. Are they cool and limpid? Big build-up for the last item. All right, here it is. Do you know what you're looking at? Do you like the things that I am showing you? Do you know? Fantastic. Randy. Do you know? That ain't EAPG. I had to roll the window down. Thank you, Revivits. I would not have gone back to the store this morning if I weren't looking for that terrine. The terrine was gone. You got it, Karen. That is American brilliant cut glass. A big old, like, tankard. And that thing probably weighs 20 pounds. Wowza. And you know why? Oh, I'm letting out my... And it is... Listen to that. Oh. Huh? You might have its twin. And the reason why I say might, there are over 3,000 patterns of cut glass, and you really have to study it. So you might, I'm not saying you don't, but you've really got to study all of these cuts. Every single one of these is individually done. Now, the American Brilliant cut glass, the dates of it are roughly the same as EAPG, but this glass came out as undecorated blanks. Every single facet, every single pinwheel, hobnail, fan, everything. Yes, because American Brilliant cut is lead crystal. Remember, that's one of the ways you tell the difference between lead crystal and EAPG. This has lead. EAPG doesn't. EAPG is going to be lighter in weight. And you already know this. When you feel EAPG, it will basically feel smooth. Basically. When you feel American Brilliant cut, you think you're going to get cut, because it's not smooth, it's not fire polished, it's not pressed in a mold, it's all cut. And because it contains lead, it has a brilliant, the light just dances off of these. A lot of it is, and what did I pay for it? Boy, you better get yourself home right now. They're going to be looking for you. I stole it. Ouch. So you think you're going to get cut for $14.99. I won't take a penny less than $100 for that. And it's worth more than that. It's perfect at the top. I have really checked it. There is one down here somewhere, a little bit larger than the size of a head of a pin, where it just got nicked, and it's just somewhere in the, just a tiny, that's nothing. So this was the find of the day. You are killing it with the, I'm killing it with what? I missed it. I missed some, I'm killing what? Yeah, so as a general rule, American Brilliant cut is more valuable. As a general rule, most of the time, it's more valuable than the EAPG. It was more expensive at that time. Oh, I'm killing it with the massive American Brilliant cut. I am. The punch bowl. This is the second tankard. I think I've got 3 vases now. So I am eventually going to do a major Brilliant cut show, but it takes time to identify American Brilliant. Again, there are thousands of patterns. And it can take forever. You can't just screen shoot this and boom, it comes up on the internet. Once in a while you'll get lucky. You can start there, but you have got... I'm back. Hold on, we're almost finished. Woo! Okay, I'm really going to wrap this up. I don't know if anybody is still there or not. My cell phone keeps overheating. Apparently, it's wimpy. It can't take the heat like I can because the heat really doesn't bother me. I just wanted to finish up with the American... What? I don't quite understand that reference, but whatever. I wanted to just finish up with the American Brilliant Cut. So we were just talking about the difference, some of the differences between, oh, I know what it was. I was saying thank you to Southern Buckeye for gifting me wonderful books on American Brilliant Cut. You can't identify these in 2 seconds. It takes study to try to figure out, and most of the time they're not signed. Sometimes you'll get a signature. I've had one with a Fry signature. I've had one with a Libby signature. And the signatures can be anywhere and tiny. So most of the time, no signature. So hey, Jeffrey, so don't feel as if, you know, oh, it's not signed. It's kind of like certain pieces of Tiffany. You don't want them to be signed. A lot of times those signatures are fakes. So everybody says, oh, it's not signed. No, that's not a problem. But anyway, so that's what this is. That's it. AC, the greatest invention next to the internet. So we will wrap up now, and I will invite you to come tonight to visit me and Patrick, the trusty huckster, right here at 8 o'clock on the Old Curiosity Shop for the Unbreakables live sale. Obviously, this won't be in it. I don't know what I'm selling. I'm going to go home now, and I'm working on another drop sale. Thank you, everyone who participated in the first drop sale. I got a couple people I didn't hear from. That's the thing with drop sales. Remember, I tell you, you've got to keep your eye on them, because if I tell you you win and you're new to me, you got to write back to me or I can't send you an invoice. And there's at least one person that never wrote back. So if you do participate in a drop sale, please keep your eye on it. And you know, if I tell you you win and I don't know you, you got to write to me or I can't send you an invoice. So the drop sale I'm working on today is very different from the drop sale that I did a couple days ago, or yesterday, the day before. I'm going to be, well, you'll see. And then Friday night, come back again for Home for the Holidays. Karen, thank you for putting that in. That's part 2. This Friday night at 8 o'clock, join me and the gang. Now, I hope everybody enjoys this wonderful weather. I think tomorrow morning I'm headed to Asbury Park for a couple of days because my buddy up there said, hey, the downstairs apartment is empty. Come on up for a couple of days. And I think I'm going to take my laptop and go up there and work and not be at home here in, I'll be over on the coast, which is, again, an hour away. And I'll be able to get into the ocean and do some swimming and work on my computer there. I guess that's it. Let's chat for a second before my cell phone dies again, which I'm sure it's going to in this heat. Don't you be looking at my American Brilliant Cut, whoever you are. Maybe it'll be cooler. Yeah, it's always about, you know, it's always cooler on the coast. Almost always. If there's a land breeze, forget it. Then those big strawberry flies come out. Yes, get some. Wait. Glad you're able to go away. Yeah, just a couple days, revive it. Don't drop your phone in the ocean. Thank you. I won't be on any roller coasters. They don't have roller coasters in Asbury Park. They don't have any rides anymore. It used to be a wonderful carousel, but it's gone. What else? Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Any questions, comments, prayer requests? Look at this. Thank you, Revive It Sisters. I would not have gotten up today and gone to that thrift store if I hadn't seen you in there yesterday. This makes up for the fact that that tureen is gone. Green flies like the ocean breeze. Yes, Lisa, those green flies, we call them green heads or strawberry flies. And when they bite you, they take skin. You need a skin graft. I think my phone is going to die again because it's getting dark. So if it drops out, I'm not coming back. I'm going home and having a pitcher of ice water and a sandwich. Oh yeah, the second EAPG, June 30th. Thank you. I hate those green heads. Yuck, I do too. Do you call them green heads as well up in Massachusetts, Jeffrey? I guess you do, because he just said greenhead. They've got those big, like, iridescent eyes. They look like they have carnival glass eyes. And man, when they get on you, you better whack them. Water in a sandwich. Yep, water in a sandwich. That's what I'm going to have. You do call them greenheads? Don't wear black when out. Oh, I never wear black in the summer. In fact, the only time I wear black are my black pants when I sing at Ocean Grove. Yeah, they hurt like, You can say that again. It's like a horsefly. You know, it's all in the same family. A family I don't want to be acquainted with. But God created them for a reason, so that's all right. All right. Let me put you, get down and don't fall down. Lay down. Ouch. I wish you could see the brilliant cut is down there on the floor and the sun is coming in and it's hitting it on the floor. It looks like a disco ball all down here in this part of the truck. Wish you could see it. Ooh. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging in there while my cell phone overheated 6 or 7 times. I'm out. Have a wonderful day. I caught. Hey, Carmen! And I will see you tonight at 8 o'clock, I hope. Until then, I'm Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop saying thanks for watching. Wait for the cat. And so long for now. Now, let's see. I'm off to get freezer pops.